What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to do something a little different, something completely different, and I was actually saving this for when I hit 1,000 subscribers, but we hit 1,100 so fast, I didn't have time to prepare for it. And the reason that's so interesting is because back when I was 15 years old, and I haven't seen this video in forever, but from memory, I used to train so much differently back then. It was about a year before I actually found powerlifting or bodybuilding. So some of you may know this already, but if you're new to the channel, you definitely don't. I started working out at 13 years old because I was bullied. I grew up in a Jehovah's Witness cult, and that got out at school because I wasn't allowed to stand for the Pledge of Allegiance, and people in my town saw me going door to door. It was pretty obvious that I was the Bible boy. That's what they called me. So needless to say, I was picked on pretty good. And by no means is this an anti-bully video, because in all honesty, all I did with my life at the time was play video games and feel sorry for myself. If it wasn't for those little asshole children, I wouldn't have taken the steps I did to get my life together, to get my shit together at the age of 13. I had no good role models. I had no motivation. I had nobody in my family that worked out. But one day, one incident caused me to change everything. I was in 7th grade. I entered an arm wrestling competition because we had to enter something for Winter Carnival. I beat this one kid. It felt amazing. And then I went on to lose in front of the entire school, and I got picked on relentlessly after that. And that is the day I decided to change my life forever. This video takes place 2 years after I started my journey into fitness. I actually went on to beat that same kid that beat me in front of everybody after 8 months of working out. So 2 years later, all I was focused on was arm wrestling and beating everybody I could at arm wrestling. I felt like I had something to prove to everybody, and this was the one way that I proved myself, and I was able to finally get respect among my peers. So without further ado, let's get into it. Let's react to me working out at 15 years old. Sweet! All right, let's get into it. God, I already forgot about the intro. That's my old best friend. Oh man, what am I doing here? Oh, okay. All right, so I guess I'm working my brachialis in this exercise. Oh, here I am doing preacher curls, making sure I look good in the camera, looking back at it. Actually, I just remember this. I filmed this on one of those MacBook laptops that they give you at school, so the quality is ass. Not that I knew anything about good lighting anyways, but this is real bad. So I'm just like setting my laptop up for my shots. So yeah, here's me at 15 years old. I mean, honestly, pretty decent muscle definition at 15 years old. That's kind of impressive. Wearing my Popeye shirt. Okay, so I'm coming down and I'm stopped. Okay, so I see what I'm doing here. So my goal was, with arm wrestling, I was trying to stop right here and pull back. I wanted to be really strong in these positions so that nobody could overpower me. When I started working out, I was the weakest kid in my class, the smallest kid in my class. I knew that I wasn't going to be able to really overpower these kids, at least not for a while. So in my mind, I was working the endurance of my muscles. So I just would do things over and over and over again for a long period of time. This is like a 60-pound dumbbell I'm doing that with at 15. I mean, geez, I don't even want to think about doing that now because no thanks. Tendonitis for days. Yeah, see, there I am holding the dumbbell. I would hold that as long as I could. That's like at least 50 or 60 pounds. I think those are 25-pound plates, 10s, and oh my God, what the fuck am I doing? Look at the lighting, beautiful. Oh, that's me just simulating arm wrestling. If you do any arm wrestling training, this might make sense to you. It's really fucking strange. It's not normal. It's not the things you see all the time. Seriously, all I gave a shit about at this time was arm wrestling. I had toothpick legs. I had what I would consider one of those Hank Hill asses. That kind of ass that you need to add extra holes on your belt so that you can keep your pants up, because I had absolutely no butt cheeks. My ass would actually, here's my back, and then my butt would kind of like sink in. So yeah, complete disgrace, loser. Still haven't figured it out yet. I don't know anything about leg day at this point. I'm not deadlifting over 700 pounds yet. I'm just a small little weenie though, so that's okay. Yeah, I'm gonna switch sides. The lighting is phenomenal. It's just like the window behind you is not washing anything out at all. Looks good. Still, man, that's pretty impressive. And I'm surprised that that preacher curl I was using didn't snap with all my weight on it, plus the dumbbell. That's good. I had one of those bench presses that has the preacher curl on the end of it, and you could even put like a lat pull down machine in there as well, which I barely use because, I don't know, I guess I didn't think about training my back too much back then. Just arms. It was arm day every day. You know what's funny is I would train like this like every day, if not every other day. I was just constantly overdoing it over and over and over again. It was working, but it got to the point where it wasn't really, I wasn't making much progress anymore. I don't even know what the fuck I'm doing there. That's a leg extension machine on the end of a different bench press. I had 2 bench presses. Fuck, I forgot all about that. Wow. Memory lane. This right here is my first bench press I ever had. I had my own little home gym. It wasn't, you know, nothing special, but honestly, to me, it was everything. And I got my own home gym now. I've always had my own home gym. You know, it's years and years of building. I actually have my first pair of dumbbells that I had back in 2007 in this gym now. They were definitely in this gym here. So I guess I'm just putting the pad under my forearm and I'm just curling it up. You would do your hamstring curls with that part. That is so strange. I mean, look at the arms on me though. I guess it was working. That's a weird thing to do. If I saw that guy in the corner of the gym, probably stay away from that guy. That guy looks like a fucking weirdo. It's always that one guy doing these in the fucking corner. Okay, now I'm doing isometrics. I mean, I guess this would work. I don't know. Working out in my jeans as well. Sweet. You don't want to show off the legs quite yet. Holy motherfucker. Are you serious? Hold on, I gotta rewind that. Look at the fucking forearm on me. They don't really even look any different all these years later. Holy fuck. Wow. Holy fuck, man. Man, I wish the lighting was better because, man, that is fucking impressive as hell. My wrists have muscles. Just casually doing wrist curls with a 50-pound dumbbell. Look, I don't even do that now. It would fucking hurt my wrist. So I'm just repping them out. Okay. Okay, girl. Wow. So I'm not going down all the way out. If I was to do this now, which I do sometimes because I get golfer's elbow from all of the arm wrestling I used to do, I would actually go down all the way on my fingertips, get a nice stretch, and then I'd come back up. I think this is all I'm doing in the video. It's hard to see. It looks like I'm just fucking wanking off the dumbbell. It's not really, I wouldn't say that's super effective. I mean, fuck, I can't even say it's not super effective because it looks like it's working. So, good job, young me. Yeah, gotta move my laptops to get a better angle. Such a better angle. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm just fucking. Okay. Well, I guess that is that's an exercise. It's a very small, a lot of these exercises are very small ranges of motion. You know what's weird is I almost remember how fucking sweaty I was during this workout. Oh my fucking God, what do I have on this thing? 115-pound preacher curls with these arms back then. It's a 15-pound bar. Wow. Wow. And here I am just doing some partials. Like I said, it's that's what it was. It was all these like shorter ranges of motion, the isometrics. I don't know who's spotting me. Got someone spotting me to make sure I don't fucking rip my arms off. It's a good thing I wasn't being stupid and absolutely blow up my biceps going too low with these. going way too heavy. I mean, I can see the preacher curls like, what the? You know, another thing is this is all in one workout. This is all one kind of, oh, here I am doing the wrist curls with the wrist roller. I'm doing that with not the greatest form, that's for sure. It's all one workout. It's just not like separate days. This would be like an entire workout for me. In this order too, I'm sure. I'm sure I was doing heavy ass preacher curls near the end for some reason. Preacher curl, partial isometrics for arm wrestling. Man, I tell you what, it worked though. I didn't weigh much here. I weighed probably about 150. And this guy right here is my old best friend. I fucking love this guy like a brother. Breaks my heart to say that that's not the case anymore, but this guy weighs over 300 pounds, like double my body weight, and he had to use 2 arms. It's not this shit. I remember this, not staged at all. This guy's pulling on my arm, trying to beat me, and this was the case with everybody back then that I would arm wrestle. It was like you needed 2 arms to make it fair. I really thought that this was everything to me. I loved arm wrestling so much, and now I don't give a fuck. I could care less. I don't want to arm wrestle. I don't want to hurt myself. I have become an old pussy. Hey, I had hair back then too. That was sweet. Yeah, the old hairline. That went out the window. What the fuck? I'm just whooping his ass. I'm not even sure if this is like technically good technique or not. Look at the fucking arm on me though. I'm all forearm. Skinny little fucking biceps and these Popeye forearms. Makes sense I'm wearing a Popeye shirt. Oh, damn. It's so weird to see this. So weird. Look at this shitty little angle I got going on here. I got 10s on the bench. Dude, my bench press sucked at this point. This is before I got serious about bench press, and I was trying, but I mean, I didn't have much weight to work with. Actually, I think that's a 45-pound bar. It's an Olympic bar. I must have just, just got that not long before this, because before I had the plates that just spun on the bar. The bar that you screw together. Oh, I lost that one. All right, everybody. I know it's kind of a long video, but it was fun. I've always wanted to do that, so thank you for checking it out. If you liked the video, like the damn video. If you have any questions about the training or arm wrestling or anything like that, I can probably answer it, but maybe somebody else in the comments can answer it too. I'm sure some people that like arm wrestling are going to end up seeing this, and maybe some of you have already seen this. This was on YouTube back in about 2010. I tried having a YouTube channel back then, and I failed, and I had those intrusive thoughts. Just, you're not good enough. You can't do this. Just quit. And I believed those thoughts. Here I am all these years later to prove myself wrong. So hopefully you subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you next time. Stay jacked.